Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're tackling a serious topic: the many challenges and issues that women face on a daily basis. Being a woman in our society can be dangerous. From the societal expectations and stereotypes placed on women, to the very real threat of violence and discrimination. Women are constantly faced with challenges and obstacles that their male counterparts do not necessarily have to deal with. In this video, we will explore some of the dangers that women face in our society, and discuss ways in which we can work to create a safer, more equal world for all. One of the most pressing dangers faced by women is the threat of violence. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 3 women globally will experience physical or sexual violence at some point in their lives. This violence can take many forms, including domestic violence, sexual assault, and human trafficking. It can have devastating consequences for the women who experience it, including physical injury, psychological trauma, and even death. Domestic violence, in particular, can be especially insidious, as it often occurs in the home, and can be difficult for victims to escape. It is important for women to have access to resources and support to help them escape abusive situations and find safety. In addition to the threat of violence, women also face discrimination and inequality in many aspects of their lives. This can manifest itself in a number of ways, including the gender pay gap, the lack of representation in leadership positions, and the pressure to conform to certain beauty standards. This can be particularly detrimental for women of color, who may face intersectional discrimination, based on both their gender and race. These issues can have a profound impact on the lives of women, limiting their opportunities and hindering their progress. The gender pay gap, for example, means that women are often paid less than men for doing the same work, which can have long-term financial consequences. The lack of representation in leadership positions means that women are often underrepresented in decision-making roles. This can lead to a lack of diverse perspectives that are not reflective of the experiences of women. Another danger faced by women is the threat of online harassment and cyberbullying. In the digital age, women are frequently targeted by trolls and harassers on social media and other online platforms. This can take the form of stalking, threatening messages, and the dissemination of personal information. The effects of online harassment can be devastating, leading to anxiety, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. It is important for women to be aware of the risks of online harassment, and to take steps to protect themselves. Such steps include using strong passwords, and being cautious about sharing personal information online. In addition to the dangers and difficulties already mentioned, women also often encounter other challenges and barriers that can significantly impact their lives. For instance, reproductive rights are often a source of disagreement, and can be restricted in various ways, such as through the lack of access to necessary contraceptives or abortion services. These types of restrictions can have serious consequences for women's health and overall well-being, as they may be denied the ability to make decisions about their own bodies and reproductive health. These issues are important to consider when addressing the rights and needs of women. It is important to acknowledge that the struggles and dangers faced by women are not universal, and can differ significantly depending on various intersecting identities, such as race, class, sexual orientation, and more. Black women, for instance, often experience a unique set of challenges and discrimination, due to the intersection of their gender and race. They may face more barriers to access to education and employment, and may also be at a higher risk of violence and discrimination. Similarly, transgender women and those in the LGBTQ community may face additional challenges and discrimination, due to the intersecting forms of oppression they experience. This is often referred to as intersectionality, and it highlights the ways in which various forms of discrimination and marginalization intersect and compound, creating unique and complex experiences for individuals. It is crucial to recognize and address these intersectional issues, in order to create a truly inclusive and equitable society for all women, and to ensure that the rights and needs of all women are respected and protected. Ignoring these issues only serves to perpetuate inequality and injustice. So, what can we do to address these dangers, create a safer and more equal society for women? One important step is to raise awareness about these issues, and educate the public about the realities faced by women. This can involve supporting organizations and campaigns that work to promote gender equality, and prevent violence against women. It can also involve advocating for policies and laws that protect the rights of women. It is also important for women to have access to resources and support to help them escape abusive situations and find safety, including shelters, hotlines, and legal assistance. Another important step is to challenge and combat harmful societal norms and expectations that perpetuate discrimination and inequality. This can involve pushing back against gender stereotypes, speaking out against sexual harassment and assault, and supporting women in leadership positions. By standing up for what is right, and speaking out against injustice, we can work to create a society that is truly equal and safe for all. It is also important for men to be allies in this effort, and to speak out against violence and discrimination against women. In conclusion, it is undeniable that being a woman in our society can be dangerous, with the constant threat of violence, discrimination, and online harassment looming. These dangers are not experienced equally by all women, however, as certain groups, such as transgender women, women of color, and those belonging to the LGBTQ community, often face additional challenges and forms of discrimination. It is crucial, therefore, that we work towards raising awareness about these issues, and actively challenge the harmful norms and structures that contribute to the marginalization and oppression of women. By taking proactive steps to create a more equal and safe society, we can move towards a future where all women are able to live lives free from fear and injustice. It is essential that we all become allies in this effort, coming together to support and uplift one another, as we strive towards a world that is truly inclusive and equitable for all women. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more great content.